Hello dear Capricorn, welcome back to Three Trails Tarot, and thank you so much for being here today for your July 2022 tarot reading. Now you may notice that I have all red today, and that's because I am looking at or trying to match up to the birthstone for July, and that is the ruby. Okay, so the ruby is beautiful. It stands for good fortune and love and passion and royalty and perseverance and honor. So it's a beautiful color, a beautiful stone, and so I just thought we'd go by birthstones this 2022, this year of 2022, and this time it is red because it is for July. All right, so let's start off by finding out, oops, we already got it, what is your overarching energy for the month of July, and that is truth and clarity, wanting to know the answers and the truth of things, or gain clarity into information that you have but you're not really quite sure what it means or what someone is trying to tell you. So truth and clarity is what you are seeking, Capricorn. All right, so let's find out what your overarching, your influencing energies are going to be in July. These are the kind of energies that are going to affect your decision making and your actions and your feelings throughout the month. Okay, so it doesn't matter what order these are in, but they just kind of give us a general idea of where you're coming from as you make your decisions or take action or feel, you know. Let's see what we have, or any ideas that come to you where that's coming from. So we have the death card here, which is also rebirth. We have justice, that matches up to this, the reason for wanting the truth and have clarity. This is really, really important to you, Capricorn. Oh my goodness, this is like a very strong need that you have. The Tower, which is ready for a shake-up, ready, you shake things up if you have to get to the truth and to get some honesty out of what someone. I kind of get a feeling this is about not just a situation, but a person. Why do I feel that way, Capricorn? What's going on here? Is this kind of like a love reading? Let's find out. What else do we have for you? Five of Wands, sense of competition, maybe power struggle, or this could be wanting to gain something that you've wanted for some time and you feel like you're always having to fight for it. Not necessarily like arguing, but more of competing for it, you know, like you deserve it. Trying to show that you deserve this. That's like the underlying feeling for this card, it looks like. All right, so let's see what your daily activities are going to be like week to week, Capricorn. See what we have for you. Your daily activities. This card tried to flip. And we have Four of Cups. Wow, they're just falling out for us. This one's here, Four of Pentacles. This one's Three of Wands. Okay. Let's see what else we have for you. I think we can just place these down now. Nine of Pentacles, Temperance, the Tower. Once again, the Tower, not only as a need to shake things up, but an action that is actually going to occur. This is not something that you planned. This is an unexpected action. We have Queen of Swords. We'll get more into that in a minute. Seven of Cups, Prince of Cups, Princess of Wands, and King of Swords. So we have several high arcana cards here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Okay, so there's a need for something to really change, Capricorn. I can see that. you're ready for something new to happen, or you're ready for something to become stable that doesn't feel very secure or stable at this time. All right, so let's go ahead and begin your reading. So what we have here is, with the Death and Rebirth card, like I said, you're really ready for something to change, really ready for something new, and you want someone to treat you fairly. I kind of feel like this is a person, Capricorn. I don't know why, but it really feels like there's this person that you are not really sure about. And in July, you really want to get that piece settled out and determine which direction you need to go with them. And so you want to be treated fairly, you want some honesty, and you want you want to be treated fairly, and you want some honesty, and you want to shake things up if you have to. If it's necessary, you're willing to shake things up to get the response you need. And like I said earlier, there's that underlying feeling like you have to prove yourself to this person. Okay, so then with the Four of Cups, the Four of Cups is about feeling unfulfilled, so this person, whoever they are, put my glasses on, I forgot to put them on, no wonder I felt blind. Whoever this is that you are kind of really looking into this month, they're making you feel unfulfilled, like the relationship isn't really going the way you would like it to go. You're not satisfied, you're not happy with the way things are right now, and that's how you feel in the very first week of July. So this is a residual feeling from the June, it looks like, maybe even before June. But this is definitely a residual feeling, Capricorn, that you are having in the first week. Temperance, in relationship to this, Capricorn, I feel like you've been trying to be patient, but you're almost at your wit's end. I don't know why I kind of get that for you, but it's not really a love reading, but it's starting to feel like this really is a relationship reading. You've been trying to be very patient, trying to get this person to give you more information or to give clarity in their intent. What is their intent? And you're not getting that, Capricorn. So but you've been trying to be very patient with the situation. And then with the Seven of Cups, I see you looking at what your other opportunities are. There's there's two things going on here with this card that I'm really sensing for you. And the first one is that you are hoping and wishing this is the person for you. You want this to be the person for you. But there's so many uncertainties right now that you are actually looking at what your other opportunities are. Some of you are actually thinking about what are the pros and cons to continuing the relationship. And some of you are thinking, maybe if it's this hard, maybe it's time to look elsewhere. It's kind of the sense that I'm getting for you, Capricorn. So that's going to occur sometime in the first week because you feel unfulfilled and you feel like you've already been trying to be very patient with this person that you have in your life. Now with this Three of Wands, Three of Wands is trying to move forward, wanting to move forward, and wanting to spend more time with this person, Capricorn. You want to move. I feel that many of you want to move forward in your relationship to know that it's the one, right? To make that commitment to be with that person. And so you really ready for the next step, it looks like. But something happens in the second week that just it shakes you up. It really does shake you up. For some of you, it has to do with the relationship, an unexpected thing that happens, news that kind of throws you off. guard and feels like you're stumbling, you're falling because you didn't expect it. You didn't see it coming. And for some of you, this might be totally unrelated to relationship and have to do with like family or work or a friend that gives you news that throws you off guard. Or if it's related to job, it could be maybe a promotion or a change in work status, or either a promotion. Did I say promotion? Either a promotion or a demotion or a lateral move that you didn't want to do or expect to do, and it's like sudden and it's affecting your relationship. Or it could be someone got sick in the family. So this could be many different things because there's many of you out there listening. But for most of you, this is just a very sudden, unexpected thing that is going to drive a lot of your actions during this midweek of the second week of July. It's going to take a lot of your attention, and it is going to pull at the relationship that you are trying to stabilize. Okay. Here with the Prince of Cups, you want romance. Romance, Capricorn. You want that connection. You want to feel like it's all there, but for some reason, you're not really sure. And I think that's where the truth and clarity is coming from. Just wanting to know, what is it? Are they in? Or are they thinking about being out? And so you express this romantic passion and need, and you express this the feelings that you have to this person in the second week. After all of this turmoil kind of happens with this shake-up, this last minute news or unexpected action or information that comes your way. Now, in the third week with the Four of Pentacles, see you really kind of looking at your finances too. I kind of feel that this is completely unrelated to the relationship, Capricorn. I think this is something that maybe for some of you, you've had some unexpected expenses. It could be from this Tower. Or you have projects that you've been putting a lot of investment in. And these projects, perhaps you didn't realize just how much you would have to invest. It could be, working on the house. It could be getting an education or certification or degree. But there were some unexpected expenses associated with it, and now you're starting to feel a little tight with your money. You're monitoring it. You're making sure that you're going to have enough. And this is in the third week. Now, also, once again, Ace of Swords stands for clarity. So it feels to me that there are a lot of things going on in your relationship where sometimes it feels perfect, Capricorn, and sometimes you're like, is this for real? Are they serious? Because they do something that kind of makes you question it. And so here you are again in the third week, wanting that clarity, wanting them to, explain themselves to you, and or their actions, some actions that kind of makes you hesitant to confirm that they're the one. Now, with the Princess of Wands, there's a lot of good feeling here. You're feeling good about yourself in this third week, looking hot, looking beautiful, looking handsome, turning heads, Capricorn, and just feeling very passionate, taking charge, feeling confident, and looking at things from a different perspective with the Princess of Wands. Just looking at the things you're interested in, and really putting a lot of attention into detail, perhaps for some of you, or just putting a lot of attention into your interest. And it's funny because when people are really busy doing things that they love and they're distracted from that's when they look attractive to someone else or to the person that maybe have been ignoring them or not giving them attention. So this is a time when you're going to get a lot of attention, Capricorn, when you're focused on something else, and finding that something else is, is important. It's important for you to give your time to it that particular period. Now here we have 9 of Pentacles. So also with you diverting your attention now to your interests, it looks like you're starting to feel comfortable with your finances. Maybe you've sorted it out, the expenses, you've sorted out what's needed, you've sorted out what's coming in, or maybe you had an influx of an income that was unexpected, that kind of really padded the pocketbook or the pocket, so to speak, and made you feel like, okay, this is doable. We can handle this. It wasn't as bad as I thought financially. Okay, so that is a nice way to start your 4th week. And also here with the Queen of Swords, just really being honest, speaking your mind, and, also protecting yourself, protecting your heart, protecting others with, once you find out the truth of things, and, not allowing yourself to be dependent on someone else's reactions and emotions to decide what your next step is. Now at this point, you start to feel, hey, you know what? If they are there, they're there. If they're not, well, I'm not going to let it stop me. That's the attitude that you kind of take on here in the 4th week, Capricorn. And here with the King of Swords, another royalty figure, another leadership figure. We have Queen, we have King. With this figure here, really evaluating things from a logical standpoint. Not so much letting your heart get in the way. Looking at what you need for yourself, looking at what is important to you, and strategizing your next move. Rather than basing it on your emotions, you are going to be thoughtful about your next steps. So let's see if we can get some additional information or clarification on this, what we have for your activities and ideas and feelings for July. Okay, we have reverse Temperance. You're starting to lose your patience now. You get to that point where you're like, you know what? I've already been patient. I've already tried. And if this is not getting clear to me in any way, then perhaps it's time to, make some big changes. So you start to lose your your patience. And let's see what else we have for you. We have, this is upright. 4 of Wands. And 4 of Wands is a celebration. Okay, so we have your 9 of Pentacles. You're in Queen mode, King mode. Just really taking hold of things and being honest with yourself, being honest with others, and being logical about things. And here, I put this here, the celebration, with celebrating with friends and family of where you're at in the month, the end of July, during the end of July. Feeling good about yourself and ready to move forward with what's important to you, and not allowing another person to affect you from moving forward in that direction. So here, this celebration, this could be a gathering, a barbecue, or something like that, but you are going to be celebrating in the end of the month, Capricorn. Let's see what else we have for you. And we have Five of Swords. So once you kind of lose your patience, there might be some conflict with this person. They may not like that they no longer have a hold on you, and so there might be some argument there. Okay, they might be talking behind your back because they're mad at you and stuff like that. So just be aware that that's a possibility, and it's all because, you just had enough. And you told them, I had enough. And he said, you can't decide for yourself and make a decision. So, of course, they're going to get upset about that. They might tell their friends or parents or somebody. And so just be aware that could happen and don't let it affect you. Because it seems like you already have a plan of what you want to do. Okay, so we have 2 more cards. We have, what is this? Oh, 4 of Cups. So with 4 of Cups, I almost didn't see that cup right there. Kind of blended in here with these. I don't know what that is, a mountain. Anywho, because it's a new deck that I just bought, so I'm still trying to get familiar with all the images on here. But so with 4 of Cups, what I see here is that, you were unfulfilled with this relationship. It wasn't satisfying, okay? And I'm going to put this as an emphasis, Capricorn. There's an emphasizing message because it's come out twice. And this Tower is an emphasizing message because it came out twice as not only something that this is what you feel you need, but it also actually happens for you, like you manifested it. And here you started the week feeling this way, that you were feeling unfulfilled, that things were not working out the way you wanted. And so that might be, since this is being emphasized, the universe is trying to tell you that, listen to this, you're not happy. You're most likely not happy. And whatever this relationship is that you have, that you've been very patient with. And here with the Knight of Pentacles, it's about divert your attention to what's important to you. And obviously, maybe this relationship has been affecting your finances. But I kind of feel that for majority of you, the relationship has nothing to do with your finances. That your finances has to do with projects that were important to you that you probably put on hold or did not put enough attention into because your attention was being affected by your relationship. So this is saying focus. Focus on what is important to you. Okay, let's see if we can get some guidance from this Goddess deck here. The Divine Goddess Oracle deck. Let's see what kind of guidance we can get for you, Capricorn. That's falling out. Let's see. Confession. Releasing a secret, pursuing virtue through honesty. Okay, so maybe the truth is that you don't want to admit something you really feel, Capricorn. Maybe it's time for you to confess to yourself really what you want out of this relationship and how you feel about it. You may be trying to seek truth and clarity from the other person, but perhaps the truth and clarity that you need is from yourself. Okay, so that's what this card is saying. Let's see if we can get some additional guidance for you, Capricorn. I feel like I need to stop here. Connection. Oh my goodness. So this card is all about relationship and connections. Look at what is different between the two of you. Look at where you both overlap. What are the points of overlap? What are the things that you have in common? What are the things that are good, that combine you both, that keep you together? And what are the things that keep you separate and apart? Because if the relationship is not going to keep you together, see these beautiful birds flying next to each other, then perhaps it's time to let go and separate if there's not enough of an overlap to keep you satisfied or happy in the relationship. Let's see what else we have here for you. We have obstacle. So this might be an obstacle that you're encountering that's keeping you from the thing that is important to you. So when you run into an obstacle, rather than seeing it as a definite thing that is preventing you from moving or reaching your goals, from moving forward or reaching your goals, look at it as, okay, there's a big rock in the road. So is it possible to go over it, cut it, under it, go to its wrong sides, or just take a whole new path, which is, look to see how it cannot hold you back, what you can do to prevent it from holding you back. And we have here grief, grief in reverse. And with grief, what we're saying here is that you just can't focus on the good things that are happening for you, okay? And the release or the action that you need to take is not going to be as hurtful as you may think it will be to yourself or to the person if you handle it well and you focus on all the good things that were in the relationship and the possibilities for it either together or away from each other. Okay, so focus on the good and it won't be as bad as you think. Because sometimes people don't let go because they're afraid they'll really hurt the other person, or it will really hurt them so much that they can't move forward. So this card is just reminding you to focus on the good things that can come about from your decision, and and relay that to the other person too if you're planning to release or stay. That way they're aware of those points and they can focus on those positive things as well. Let's see which angel can give us some guidance as well, Capricorn. I like these cards because they really explain a lot. And there's also a gemstone associated with the cards. Oh, you see two angels. Okay, so we have Archangel Raphael and Zadkiel. So Raphael Moldavite is the stone associated with the energy that you need to remember or to help you get through this guidance here. And it says, are you able to think beyond the ordinary? Is your heart open to love and inner peace? Awaken your consciousness and decide you want to see things from the greater perspective. Increased self-knowledge naturally allows for healing your heart, your relationships with others, and the relationship you have with yourself. You have unlimited potential. Unlimited potential. And then Archangel Zadkiel said, gemstone guidance, or associated gemstone with this guidance is magenta dyed agate. It's beautiful. Look how vibrant that is. And it says, are you seeking unconditional love? I knew this was a relationship reading, right? You really want others to demonstrate the love they have for you. Show your love for others and know you are well loved by many. Allow for love. Be a receptacle for all that is love. Love is your natural state, Capricorn. So for July, love is what you are focused on, what you're thinking about, and you're looking for some resolution, some answers. Okay, so that is your reading. I hope that you found it useful or helpful or insightful in some way. And if you did, please be sure to like and subscribe before you go. And please come back for next month's reading for you, okay? I hope that things go really well for you and that you'll be happy and feeling fulfilled and on track, and it looks like you will be toward the end of the month. So until next time, take good care and best wishes to you always, Capricorn. Bye now.